Think I'm in love with you?
Hey guys, welcome back to Yellow Shoelaces. Happy New Year and happy birthday to all you New Year babies. I want to give myself an early birthday shout out. My mother decided that she did not want to take away the shine from any of you New Year babies, so she decided to present me to the world a full day later. So happy early birthday to me. And guys, if you look in the description box, you'll see a link to my friend Mike DePaula's channel. He's a wonderful musician. He likes to cover a lot of songs. So please check out his channel and show him some love. Today, we are going to be talking about my first kiss. A few episodes ago, we had a conversation about kissing and whether or not kissing could make or break a relationship. I love kissing. I think it's very intimate. It's a beautiful thing. It's just very passionate. For me, also, kissing can break a relationship if it's bad. I don't like bad kissers. And I've had people come up to me after that episode aired to discuss their kissing habits and what about kissing made it horrible or great for them. I just don't think that you can make a bad kisser a better kisser. I would not want to be that person that you're practicing on. And that's just me. Maybe it's something that you guys would be willing to do. And if you are, leave in the comments what it is about kissing that you like or dislike, and how long would you be willing to be with someone who's a bad kisser? Or would you be willing to forego that if they brought something else amazing to the relationship? So let me know what you think in the comments down below. But now we're going to get into my first kiss. So I was maybe, let's say 10 or 11 years old. We were visiting family, in the summertime. And the area that my family lived in, they were well known. So when we would go to visit, it wasn't really hard for us to kind of, blend in and make friends with all the neighborhood kids out there. So it was very easy. We meshed really well. We were out playing with them in the basketball courts or in the baseball fields, kind of hanging out in the local stores and just, like shooting the shit outside, So after, a few days there, I'm sure it was an attraction with this young guy that I liked. And, he was a cute guy. I liked him, and I think he liked me too, but it was more of a curiosity, I think, because we were kind of new in the area. He didn't know who I was, and it was just like that kind of like young attraction. So usually during the day, we would all be out running around, playing in a playground, and just, having a good time. And by the end of the day, we would find somebody's hallway to kind of just like hang in and just, play around and talk. So we're in the hallway in a stairwell, and, we're joking on each other, kidding each other kind of thing, just trying to find that opportunity to get closer for this kiss to happen. Now, I know he wanted to kiss me, and I know I wanted him to kiss me. So it was just, this thing that was just kind of like waiting to happen. So, after a few minutes in the hallway talking and just joking and laughing, he leans over and kisses me. I just felt dizzy. Not bad dizzy, but I just felt like the place was spinning. It was surreal. It was like a dream. And the only thing that I can kind of equate it to give you an example, is imagine coming home on a Thursday night, having a glass of wine or your drink of choice, and your job calling you to tell you that you do not have to come in that Friday or that Monday. So the elation that you feel is what I felt after that kiss happened. I did not want it to end. At that exact moment, as crazy as it sounds, I was already planning our wedding. I had the wedding plan, the apartment we were going to live in. It was set, you know. So, you know, after maybe about 45 minutes of being in the hall, you know, with pecking and just, you know, kissing, you know, there was no tongue or any kind of action like that. You know, it was really just a closed mouth kiss, some pecking, and, you know, we kind of dispersed out of the hallway. And it wasn't something that we were running to tell our friends, because I didn't want anyone to know that, you know, I was kissing this guy, because, you know, we were really young, and it was just like, you know, wanted to get back to your parents sort of thing. But after we left the hallway, we kind of hung outside for a little bit longer until I had to go in the house. And where my family lived, they had a fire escape, and he lived directly under them. So I remember putting on my pajamas and playing these love songs in hopes that he would hear them and kind of agree to the fact that he was going to be my husband. You know, I was just like, it was over for me. That kiss was just, it threw me over the edge. That was it. So the next day, you know, we're outside. He's with his friends. I'm with my friends. But I am focused on him and only him. I wanted some type of acknowledgement that we kissed. Like, you know, we're a couple now, right? That's what I wanted. But with that, I didn't want anyone else to know that we kissed. Like, I didn't want the attention of people knowing, but I wanted his attention and for him to acknowledge that we kissed. We weren't boyfriend or girlfriend or anything like that. So that wasn't the case, but it was just like that kiss, because it was my first kiss, I guess, was just everything. I wanted it to be known that, I'm feeling like on top of the world right now. So a few days later, you know, I'm in the house, and when I would come out, I would just like be looking for him and trying to figure out what is he's doing, if he's with someone else, you know, if any of the girls that I'm hanging out with, does he like any of them? And if I see them getting too close to him, I'm like, oh, but I can't say anything because nobody knows that we actually kissed. And again, we're not together. We're not boyfriend and girlfriend. So you can't really put on a scene, because, you know, I don't want anybody to know that I like him, you know, because then it's like, oh, she likes him, and I didn't want any of that. So I just kind of kept it in. And the way that I did express it was, yes, being on a fire escape, listening to love songs in hopes that he can hear them. Now, back then, you know, the songs that came on at night, there was like commercials. So in my head, while I'm having these videos go on, because back then the videos actually matched the songs. So you see this guy and a girl, they're walking, they're holding hands, you know, they're arguing, and then he holds her and he kisses her and apologizes for whatever it is he did. So that's where I was in my head. Now, when a commercial came on, I had to kind of pause that and wait until the next song comes on and reconfigure my whole video to fit the new song. I'm thinking that's probably why they made mixtapes, because then you could get these love songs with no interruptions, and you can just keep these videos in your head just going. So I had a whole Issa Rae production type shit going on with me and him in these videos at 11 years old. So now reality is, I had no idea where he was. I had no clue who he was hanging out with or anything like that. These are all images I have in my head of what we're going to be doing. So after a few days, you know, I would see him again. And it's not that he was being mean to me or, you know, treating me badly. When we saw each other, you know, we said hi and we talked, and if we were in groups. But for me, it was just like he wasn't acknowledging that we kissed. I wanted to feel like it meant something to him too. I think that was it, and I wasn't getting that. So it was kind of like, So after about maybe a week and a half, you know, we were leaving, going back home, and that was it. You know, we would come out every so often to visit my family, and I would see him, but nothing happened. We didn't recapture anything. It was just kind of, it was what it was, and that was it. So I remember many years later actually being in a city and seeing him. We kind of locked eyes, but I don't think he remembered me. And if he did, he didn't make it known that he did. But because that kiss was so meaningful and impactful, because it was my first kiss, I knew who he was. I remembered him. And, you know, that was just, it was just kind of it. It was just like, I think, I mean, he wasn't my first love. So it's not like I loved him, but I was like looking for that, remember me, the first kiss. And it possibly was not his first kiss, but it was mine. So I was just like, again, damn, I feel like I have a life of ahs. So yeah, it just kind of, we locked eyes and, you know, dropped gaze and just kind of went our own way. So that was my first kiss. So guys, in the comment section, let me know what your first kiss was like. Was it foot popping? Was it something that was amazing for you? Did you wind up staying with this person for a little while after your first kiss? Or was your first kiss something that you did because someone dared you to kiss a girl who ate chalk? What was it like for you? Would you like to see that person again? Do you ever wonder whatever happened to that person? Let me know in the comments down below. I don't think I will ever see this person again. I don't know. And honestly, I don't even know if I would even know what they look like now, because it's been so long. But I know that I will never forget that moment. And you know, that was my first kiss. And luckily for me, it just happened to be the most amazing first kiss, and possibly why I like kissing so much. So with that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember to always stay intrigued. And until next time, bye.